Well, hello, welcome to the Church History Trail, and today we find ourselves in Bangor Castle and the grounds of Bangor Castle. And I'm sure you will agree with me that if you've ever been to Bangor Castle, that the grounds are fantastic. You've got the wall garden straight that way there in front of me, and the wee coffee shop and all in the wall garden. The wall garden's beautiful, and the grounds are beautiful as well here. And also the castle. The castle's actually 19th century, 1852 the castle was built. And today the castle is the council offices, but also behind at the back of the castle you also have the North Down Museum. But this whole area here was actually a campground in 1689. This was actually the site of the Duke of Schomberg, his camp, while he was awaiting the landing of the bulk of his army. So he actually was in this area, and there would have been tents, this would have been a whole campground. Today, of course, it's the grounds of the castle and a car park, but this would have been full of soldiers. It would have been full of tents, and not many people actually realise it, but to enable the transportation of Schomberg's heavy artillery, the Duke actually had his engineers construct a road over the Hollywood Hills. And so as you're driving along the Hollywood Hills today, along the Craigantlet Hills, people don't actually realise, but they're actually following the line of the road which was constructed by the Williamite engineers over 300 years ago. So that's amazing when you think of it. And for many years the road was actually known as King William's Road and also as Schomberg's Road. And off the Belmont Road, if you're familiar with that area, they're opposite the Campbell College there's Schomberg Park. And of course this is named because of Schomberg's army who passed there in 1689. But we've actually got a remnant from that time of 1689. And it's actually the stump of this tree, because that actually dates to the time of the camp. So this stump was here actually during Schomberg's encampment here. And so that's fantastic that we have a direct connection here with the Duke of Schomberg and Bangor. My good friend Tom McLean from Positive Belfast is here. So I'm going to ask Tom, what actually is this tree about then, Tom?
Well, this is a commemorative plaque in front of this tree. It was here when Schomberg was encamped here way back in the 1680s, late 1680s, 1689, and the plaque says, "Under the shadow of this ancient tree, Field Marshal Frederick, Duke of Schomberg, KC, pitched his headquarters August 13th, 1689, on his march from Grimsport to Carrickfergus, which he captured, and where in the following year he joined forces with King William III, Prince of Orange. And then Schomberg fell gloriously at the Battle of the Boyne, and that was 1690, of course, fighting in defence of the Protestant faith and King William III. And
that's fantastic.
This is the commemorative plaque, and this tree was a young tree at that particular time, and it dates right back from then, which is over 300 years ago. This is totally amazing.
So it's a direct connection to the Duke.
Absolutely. I mean,
fantastic.
Maybe guys camped directly under the branches of this tree. My goodness.
And you have your own YouTube channel, Tom,
Yes,
is that right?
Tom McLean Positive Belfast, and that's.
And what sort of material would you have on that then?
Well, my channel is wide in its brief. Everything that's positive of Belfast. So I tell a bit about the history of Belfast. I do the architecture, the buildings. I do anything positive today that's happening. I do people from Belfast who have made a positive contribution. I do all the cruise ships coming in. I do all the wildlife around the area. I do all the graveyards. Have done all the graveyards. Been in all the graveyards. talked about people who have, again, show you the graves of people who have made a positive contribution to the life of Belfast and beyond, and so much more. Anything quirky, anything interesting, anything that attracts my attention and brings a smile to the face and makes us feel good about Belfast and our wee country, then I will video it.
And also, Tom, I was in Killalay the other night doing a wee bit of filming with the castle and whatnot. But in Killalay, it's known as Killalay's best kept secret, the castle.
That's right.
Do you think there's a lot of that secrets are actually kept here in Northern Ireland that people don't know about?
Well, up until the arrival of Game of Thrones, the series, people sort of just didn't realise what was under their feet. They didn't realise the history that was going on. They didn't realise the wonderful scenery that we have in and around Belfast and beyond. And they didn't, I don't think they actually appreciated it. And it took foreign filmmakers, English filmmakers, to come over here and film our locations. And suddenly, people from Northern Ireland took notice, which is hilarious. There is so much hidden around our countryside.
So I think maybe the message is then, get your boots on and get out there and see what's there.
Absolutely. This is what I've been saying for the last 8 years on YouTube. You know, come and see it for yourself. Go and investigate for yourself. Get out there. Don't sit and watch TV. There is so much to discover, and it's so much fun, and you meet so many interesting people, and you can get a wee cup of tea or a wee cup of coffee on the way as well.
Well, that's great, Tom. Thanks for your time,
Yeah,
and thanks for telling us about your channel and also about the tree.
Yes.
I'll just get a wee close up here and let you see the tree. And also I'll let you see the information. And of course, in our next video, we're going to be looking at the Irish monks, because this actually was also the site of Bangor Abbey, and it was known as the Isle of Saints and Scholars. And of course, the Irish missionaries went far, not only Scotland and England, but also into Europe as well. And so I look forward to seeing you in the next video. God bless.